Kodak with the slap.
What's happening?
Man.
Entrepreneurial, Lawnarchy.
Fatty.
Kick this off with
Ooh, fatty in the mirror.
They say this shit come with a lot, man. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't meant to make it all the way through with you, man. But I never would've thought, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers this close to me though, man. They my city. Shit crazy.
I'm a real nigga, but my patience running thin. I'm trying to do the right thing, but temptation's kicking in. I'm with a 7-figure nigga. What you think gon' happen? I'm dropping bets and track off. Hoes knowing I'm rapping. They heard a song I made for you. Hoes knowing you slacking. Plus I'm always with my son. Ain't like fatty, what's happening? See these hoes in my DM recite my lyrics. I said the same songs that you act like you didn't hear it. I said as long as this is dead, I need you near me. I asked about marriage, you didn't hear me. I ain't fucking hoes, but temptation is heavy. Plus I'm a grown man and my patience is tested. I'm trying to be there for my daughter, you knowing I'm is. To raise her to be the royalty, the queen she is. But I wrote another verse, I hope you relate. For real, you hear this, it's probably too late.
Hello, how are you? It's so
They say
typical of me to talk
elevation requires separation.
about
But I never thought I'd separate from her. You know what I mean?
Did you ever make
crazy.
it out of that town without myself? I'm sorry, I hope.
Yeah.
Killer city, illest city by far. First nigga in the town that came up off cars. Moved to Texas, flipped the script, came up off bars. Now it's private booths at Real Chris with football stars. And they giving me the game to stack in my city.
Okay.
I sold the game to bring it back to my city. It's like y'all want me to stay down, trapped in my city. Niggas acting like I really turned my back on my city.
Whoa.
I ain't with that tech shit, but niggas make me wanna come home and check shit. I'm way wiser, not young and restless. Won't lose my position before that check hit. Summertime, smoke park, my top back. I'm nationwide, y'all niggas can't stop that. I set the bar, you niggas can't top that. Can't near nigga outdo what I done on Prospect.
It's so typical of me to talk about.
Car washes benefit for the hood, you know what I'm saying? Bringing the whole town out, nigga. Bringing peace.
Did you
see what I'm
ever
saying?
make it out of that
Shit, man.
town without myself? I'm sorry.
I gotta redirect my focus and get back to the bag shit. It's money on the flow, ain't no time for that sad shit. I gotta redirect my focus and get back to the bag shit. It's money on the flow, ain't no time for that sad shit. I gotta redirect my focus and get back to the bag shit. It's money on the flow, ain't no time for that sad shit. I gotta redirect my focus and get back to the bag shit. Can't dare nigga outdo what I done on Prospect.
Don't none of that shit matter no more, man.
It's so typical of me to talk about.
Shit, I see you on the other side, man.
I gotta redirect my focus and get back to the bag shit. It's money on the flow, ain't no time for
Yeah, that was
sad shit.
Fatty the Driver. Back to the Bag. Lawnarchy. It's your man PL. You just heard the sounds of DJ Jamel Rockwell during the prelude. Tonight we have a very special guest, poet, hostess, entrepreneur, every woman, Miss Angela Believes.
Yo.
Also,
Long overdue.
also have finish introductions real quick and we'll get into some other stuff. Also have my man, producer extraordinaire Hatterack,
What's happening?
the host of QFTV video show on Get Off My Line Hip Hop, Quarter from the Valley.
Yeah.
Before we get too deep in everything, per usual, I'd like to check in, make sure everybody's cool, make sure, everybody had an okay week or whatever. You all right? How you doing mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatnot? Everyone?
Drained, but very optimistic.
Very, very busy this week. A lot of work got done.
So, okay, ladies go first. Y'all got to
Right.
get used to that since I'm the first lady on the podcast. But listen, this week has been everything that I've asked God for. And that's what it is. I have no complaints.
What's up? I concur.
I hear that. It wasn't the easiest week, but made it through. Like I said, like I say often, got to see it through. So, let's get started with Miss Angela Believes. First and foremost, thank you for coming to the lawn. Appreciate you taking some time out of your Friday evening and spending it with the Lawnarchy.
Thank you. Straight up.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Oh, shoot, it's all good. Hope to have you again.
For sure.
I honestly don't remember the year or how long it's been since I've known Angela, but I've known her for a while now. I met her on the poetry scene, and we conversed about some stuff, and she was trying to venture out and to do some new stuff, and so this is how I remember it. So if I'm wrong, please stop me and correct me at any moment.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you are making that shit up.
No, that's how I remember.
No, okay, but you're right. I was on the poetry scene, but to be honest, I have to mention how I met you was through Ava Bella, who is a singer, who was a local singer here in Kansas City, and she ventured out to California, the lovely California, and she's out there. So that's how I met you. I don't know exactly where we were. And then you and we just stayed in touch all these years since 2013.
Okay, so it's 2013. See, I don't recall.
It didn't seem like it was that long ago.
Well, that's almost a decade.
Hey, Tom.
You just had to say.
Time just be running our old asses down. That's
It's been a minute.
But
Time is a stalker.
we've been in contact again recently, and she's working on some new ventures, and asked her if she'd be willing to come by here to discuss it and answer some questions and hang out with a few knucklehead dudes for a little bit, and probably set some people straight, maybe.
Sophisticate this place up a little bit. It's long,
Sophisticated
been long
gangster
awaited.
sound.
Because I'm a caveman.
That's cool.
I need some balance.
I bring that vibe. Sophisticated gangster. Let's not get anything misconstrued. I'm a sophisticated gangster. I don't hurt nobody unless you come for me and mine in the song.
I mean, we already got G checked at the beginning of this song.
No, I'm not
I'm
talking.
just messing with
I'm
you.
not talking about I'm just talking about anybody who think they want to try it.
I hear that.
Enough said.
Not good for your health.
Church.
I'm glad I'm in Jeff City. She ain't gonna slap me.
No, you don't come for me and mine and we straight. You can say whatever you want out of your mouth because you own it. And I'm talking about anybody.
Gangsta,
But
gangsta.
look, I come in peace.
That's what
Let's
yelling.
move on.
Quarter, what you doing in the Capitol, bro?
Oh man, it's funny you should ask. Man, they trying to cut employment. Them checks. I don't think that's right. So I'm down here doing my own protest.
Okay, so you're not in line at the unemployment office in Jeff City, are you?
Well, we ain't. See, now you're going too far. But yeah, I am down here in a line. I'm, making sure these checks still come. You did?
Quarter.
Huh?
Are you gonna spend another week in line like you did at the IRS?
Didn't I get my money though? I waited on my check.
Your
Stimulus, you right? You damn right.
He went to the
Damn
IRS.
right.
Oh, you really went there? I didn't know you could do that like that these days.
We didn't think he could either, but somehow he posted up.
Okay.
Waiting on
And
my
I
check.
really don't think that's still a
Waited on
process, but I think they just wanted to get him out of there, so they just cut him a check.
For real? They literally.
It was one of
Cut
those
me-
super big checks, like when people be winning the lottery.
Cut me a check. I got my check. I ain't had to threaten nobody or nothing.
So,
Yeah.
that's the one part he always failed to mention. It was big, and it said Missouri Lottery on it, so I don't even know how he thought he's getting that from the IRS. That just always baffled me, but
Anyway, I can cash in.
my boy was content. So
Where the picture at though? Did they take your picture?
They took a lot of pictures of him.
They took my picture. I don't know if it's the picture you talking about.
That's what they call
but they took my
surveillance.
picture.
None of them are going to be available for public consumption.
Not at all.
And if you do get
That's
one,
still an pending investigation.
yeah,
If you
and
do get one,
then
it
you
ain't
might
me.
be you might be in some trouble yourself. You might want
It
to hire
ain't
some
me.
representation.
You didn't see me. If you see that picture, you didn't see me. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I was in Tampa Bay.
No one believes you.
I was in Tampa Bay. I was trying to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Good thing about me is because I didn't see you, you know, I wasn't there. I can't say. So you safe with me. I'd have to be there to know the truth.
He was there.
I was there.
He was definitely there. He
You got
is
one believer.
When they say he fits the description, he is the description. Just period. Just
Don't believe that.
what's
Every employee at the IRS building remembers that week.
See, that's why I'm down here in Jeff City.
yeah. There's like who's
You know.
this guy out here posted up?
I
Smelling
ain't been in
kinda raw.
Jeff City since like '92.
I mean, I don't.
That ain't saying how old I am, but I ain't been there since '92.
I mean, I don't
You
know how
gotta be-
smart it is to be up in Mike Parsons' house demanding money. He had already cut off the bonus unemployment.
Well, I'm waiting on another check. That's what I'm here for, because they cutting out unemployment. I don't like that.
All right.
Another stimulus check?
Nah, he just wants
what
to
they
be
told
a-
me.
Them out to a check. Is
Okay.
pretty much what
Okay.
he's there for.
I got the inside word, so y'all ain't got it. I got the inside word. They flooded me with texts last week and let me know.
All right.
They did, man. Why don't you believe me?
We gonna move on to back to Angela Believes. Because I don't want to see Quarter get arrested this episode.
My lawyer's
Not in
watching.
Jeff City.
Talking shit in front of Mike Parsons.
My lawyer's watching. Anything
We
you
got
say
to cash
can,
out
will,
that
and
bill. I can't go down there.
be used against you.
You're going to have to wait.
I said we're going to cash out that bill. I can't go down there. I can't do it.
All right.
Not at all.
So,
So, yeah, we're going
Miss-
to leave that alone, too.
yeah. We gonna,
Okay, yes, PL. Me. It's about me.
Back to Miss Angela Believes, you guys.
Back-
So, what are you doing now? What is the new entrepreneurial endeavor that Miss Angela Believes is up to?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm actually doing a lot now, and I'm actually fully self-employed. And it's interesting because I wanted to do that for a long time. When I say a long time, I'm talking like over 15 years. Even when I was a kid, I was just coming up with business ideas. Like, I was probably like 12 or 13. You know, in my family home with my friends, I was like, you know, we're going to babysit kids. We're going to have our own babysitters club. And I had the uniforms. It was like denim shorts, white shirt, black sunglasses. We was going to rent, the Ryder school bus. Yeah. We was going to take them kids on field trips.
Oh, wow.
So leading up to all of that, to present day, 4/4, I'm into numerology. First of all, I'm into God and angels and numerology, because we can receive so many signs. They're just in front of us. You just have to be in tune and pay attention. True. So 4/4, Resurrection Sunday, and even leading up to that, I just was like, oh, I don't want to go back to my job. I don't want to go back. And then 4/4 was the day I put in my notice. It's like, I'm out, bitches. Nice. I mean, I didn't really say I'm out, bitches, but since I'm saying this, that's the good feeling.
Oh, I was about to.
No, that's that liberation call right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
That'll definitely keep them from hiring you back.
I don't have no plans to go back.
Amen.
You know, I don't want to burn no bridges, but I won't be back.
But if you don't want to go back,
I won't be
sit
back.
down.
Don't look for me.
All right.
She did the David Chappelle on him. I quit.
Every week
Wu-Tang.
there is a person. Every week there's a person or entity that receives an official fuck you from the Lawnarchy. So Angela's old job, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. That's how I do it. Y'all did it real nice.
Wasn't nobody even cool, huh? Nobody even got the you're cool. Everybody got the burger to the head.
I did establish some friendships from those co-worker relationships that I still have today. They're very few and far in between, but that's how I roll anyway. I don't become friends is a very serious word to me. Like if I call you a friend, that means you are deemed a friend. I don't use love lightly, like I love you lightly. I don't use friend lightly. I only call my family my family. But yeah, I did establish some friendships and I was there at that organization for 15 years. So
not no friends that was gonna make her stay though.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
And a lot of people didn't understand.
So extra special 15-year fuck you for basically holding you back for 15 years.
But you know what? Actually, it wasn't holding me back. And while maybe I did feel that way, it's not true because I had to grow personally, professionally. I had to have spiritual growth, and I just had to have certain lessons just to become the person who I am and who I'm still going to become. So it was all a learning process. My son was younger. He's grown now. I was able to take care of him. He saw me handling my business. And you can handle your business being an entrepreneur, whatever it is you choose to do. You don't have to go to somebody else's job to handle your business.
Right.
But that's just what happened to work for me during the time that it worked. And
awesome.
Nothing that happened was in vain. But so back to what I'm doing. I have my own company, Angela Believes LLC. I do a lot because the youth are important to me. We were all once kids.
Absolutely.
You know, we were all sometimes exposed to things that were not our choice. We had dreams that maybe someone said, you can't do that. Or we just have witnessed things that we probably could have been left without. So it's important for me to encourage those who are still young, the youth, and the adults who still carry that pain or that trauma, because I've experienced pain and trauma in my life as well. So it's important to me to reach back to those people and let them know, hey, you can make it. Regardless of, I've made mistakes. I've made big mistakes and then stupid mistakes. So, but no, I'm not my mistake. I am not a mistake. And regardless of what I've done, I can still have everything that I believe, that God brought me here to receive, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I talk to youth and adults who need to overcome things. I also host events, and I gotta give a shout out to PL. I always have to give a shout out to PL because he is the first person that gave me my very well paid hosting gig back in 2013. I didn't ask for it. He presented it to me, and it was actually called, did you name it, PL? The Relax.
Yeah, I named every event that I did.
Yeah. So you named it the Relax, and I was like, and you had some kind of like stone things on the flyer, and I was just like, yeah, this is me, like the Relax. Although, you know, I do turn shit up. You know, I do know how to have fun, but the Relax, I was like, yeah, that's me. And I did that for a couple to a few times. Maybe it was a couple. But yeah, I just got to give you a shout out on that. So I event host, upscale, and entertainment events. If for school, I'm open for that. For churches, if it's something that I don't want to do because it's not appropriate if I don't feel it's appropriate, then I'll decline. But I do host events. And also poetry. I customize poetry for personal occasions. And poetic performance. So I'll perform my poetry, and it's done with a lot of passion and expression. And I'll actually share a poem with you all today.
Please do.
And something, look, I just can go on and on about my business.
Oh. We're not going to stop you.
Look,
Gotta get it in.
What's she here for?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to talk about, I'll be in a magazine. All Black Everything magazine. I have to give a shout out to Patricia Mitchell. She's the editor-in-chief alongside Angelo Wright Jr., who is the co-editor. And she has interviewed Breonna Taylor. We all know who Breonna Taylor is. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't know who she is under the terms that we know her. She was murdered last year by several officers who went in her house on a no-knock warrant at midnight.
right.
So Trish Mitchell interviewed her mother, and I was given the honor to write a poem in honor of Breonna Taylor and her mother. So that will be in the magazine that releases June the 15th. And you can get that magazine at allblackeverything.com. My website, if you want to book me for any poetic performance or any speaking engagements or hosting events, is angelabelieves.com.
angelabelieves.com.
Yeah. ANGELA, B as in boy, ELIE, B as in Victor, ES as in Sam.
Believes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Hey, it's really dope that you are acting as a bridge, for the youth and the existing adults to shed preconceived notions and learned behavior. So I commend you for that. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. And I think that sometimes the things that I've gone through, I was ashamed of them. I was ashamed that they happened to me. And I think if we just expose some of that stuff, if we just talked about some of those things, you release that shame and you realize there's no shame. There's actually power in what you went through. And I'll talk about more of the things that I've went through and the things that I've done, because hurt people hurt people. I've been hurt and I've hurt people. I don't intentionally ever want to hurt anybody. But when I've been in a hurt space, I've hurt people knowingly and unknowingly. Mm-hmm. So we have to make sure that we recognize what's wrong with us, because there's a lot of people walking around here not knowing that they have a problem. Mm-hmm. They talking about this person, that person, they, them, and whoever. But you don't realize you have a problem yourself. So it's very important to call people out.
Yep.
Safely if you can, because you can't call everybody out. But it's important that we recognize the issues that we have and we work to resolve them, because a lot of them come from childhood and we just carry them on as adults. Yeah. But like I said, when I removed that shame from a lot of things, it actually made me powerful. Y'all see them guns? I will show y'all my back, but I ain't got time to be getting up and doing all that. Yeah, I'm popping.
Okay, right.
I was supposed to say something else, but I kind of forgot.
No, you good.
I think it's the context.
I was just going to say that, there's nothing wrong with politely keeping it a buck.
Say that again?
I said there's nothing wrong with politely keeping it a buck.
Oh, 100?
Yeah.
Yeah. But some people don't like that, though.
Yeah, but I feel like, especially the problems that we have in our communities, man, we're a community of secrets.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And instead of peeling the scab off the wound, we just tend to bury things, and that it just gets worse. That problem grows, and its impact grows. So I feel like there's a lot of liberty or there's a lot of liberty in truth. Like
it is.
The truth really will set you free. And it's taken 35, 40 years for me to get to that point of understanding, but just like hurt people, nobody's going to take care of you like you. So if you can't be real with yourself and real with the issues that you're going through, you're going to continue to struggle.
I mean, to be real, you got to have people like yourself.
Aww.
Because some people don't know how to do that. They can't just get up and say, "Oh, I need help," and it takes some person to intercess, on their behalf. So that's real. That's real.
Thank you. And I can remember, I'm a very positive person, and I think I've always been this way, but situations and circumstances, I couldn't get through. I couldn't let it shine. I couldn't let it pop out. I remember there were times that I was just like, man, how do I be positive? I was just looking at positive programs on TV, how to stay in a positive state. I just was trying to get it.
Honestly,
and
I think that the people who try to avoid who either say negativity doesn't exist or do that positive vibes, the only thing, I honestly think that they're not being completely honest with themselves. Because
I don't think that.
I
think they're just keep your negative shit out.
Well, no, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, there could be no positive without negative.
Yeah.
And sometimes the negative or the things that they're deeming as negative are just honest rebukes. And they don't want to accept that, so they'll just call it negative and be like, nah, he's just hating her. That's just negative. And
explain that further. Explain honest rebukes further.
Okay. You got a close friend that's just plain out fucking up, and you call him out on fucking up.
Can't get right.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, bro, look, we this is the play. You know the play. This is what it was. We've talked about this several times. Yet and still, you continue to do the wrong thing. What's the deal? Oh, you just hating. I got more swag than you. I'm suave out here. Nah, bro, you just fucking up, man. And everyone around you is carrying you, and you know what I'm saying, covering up those mistakes or whatever. But we're calling you out on it, and it's got to be rectified one way or the other. So that's just how I feel about it. Because I'm not necessarily a pessimist, but I do look at things from both sides, and my reality, unfortunately, is very dark gray.
Charcoal.
You haven't. You're just getting the introduction to PL's alter ego.
No.
That's Mr. Pushback.
He said dark gray.
PL, you got me cracking up.
Hey, I keep it funky. No.
He said dark gray.
Some people want to put these rose-colored glasses on and be like, oh, well, you know, it's just a little rain. Nah, motherfucker, somebody's pissing on you, dog. Stop. Don't stop letting that go down like that. But you want to, but because someone else, you don't want to either feel embarrassed or feel, you know, less than in some way. So you know, give pushback on the pushback. And I mean, it's not even pushback that I would be giving. It would be genuine concern. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody I hang out with is grown ass adult. So I can't tell nobody what to do. But I have, you know, had to call some people out, you know, that I've grown up with and be like, hey, man, I don't like A, B, and C. And I'm not going to, you know, maybe in the past that was how we did or, you know, what we were on, but that's not what I'm on anymore. So the choice is I put the ball in their court. You can either accept it and we can move forward together, or you can not accept it and I go on by my business. Either way, I'm going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. I like that because that goes back to what DJ Rockwell said about the truth. The truth hurts. The truth is ugly. And when you hear that, you ain't ready for it sometimes. So, but what I was going to say, I remembered it came back. So if y'all want to learn more about the things that I've gone through in my life, and I'll be interviewing many of different people who will share how they overcame and persevered past whatever it was to get to where they are to present day. That'll be on my podcast, All Things with Angela Believes, and you can catch it the last 2 Fridays of the month presently. I go live at 6 p.m. If I get a whole lot of engagement and action from y'all, I'm going to move to every Friday at 6 p.m. And then also, I'd say by the 1st of June, you can subscribe to my podcast on Patreon under Angela Believes.
I mean, round of applause for that.
Man, hey.
All right.
It's all guys.
All right.
I really feel like I could be just late to the party, but I really feel like we are in the era of black podcasting. Like there are several personalities out there, both on a national level and a local level, and it's just good to see black folk talking. You know, and being part of a larger conversation. It's I salute you.
I salute y'all because I'm on y'all podcast up in here with some brothers.
And now we got something we can put up before our show go on. Now if you go on 6 on Fridays, that's not the thing. We do our thing. Everybody eat.
And I gotta shout out.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get everybody to eat. See, that's why I'm in Jeff City trying to get everybody to eat. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all on my page. I feel y'all now. Y'all feel me.
I don't know about Jeff City. I'm not trying to.
I'm down there trying to get you. You said fuck your job. I'm trying to get your unemployment check.
I better not.
That's why I'm down
on
here.
Camera. I better not.
I'm looking out for everybody.
I'm straight.
Quarter down in Jeff City, like I represent Angela Believes. Damn it,
everybody.
She want her check.
She want her check.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
She said fuck her job. She want her check.
Don't do that.
No. We said fuck her job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck the job.
She didn't go demand the check.
Y'all got me cutting up and shit. But that's how it is. It's the truth. And that's what I bring. I want to be my authentic self. Now, I believe in God, yes. And I'm nice. I'm kind. I'm sweet. I'm direct. I cuss. I drink when I want.
Okay, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
You use profane language.
Oh, yeah. Profane language. What's the difference?
Motherfucker,
Do you
say
actually
what?
put roots and curses on people?
Oh, thank you. I'm like, cuz profanity, what's the difference? You're right. I did say curse.
You know, first time we bring a woman on here, we automatically get a root put on us. No,
no, I don't do
we don't
that.
want no problems. We don't want no problems.
I don't do that. And I do that, saying all that to say, I'm being my authentic self. And my good friend Ebony, I want to shout her out. She's sitting right over there. She supports me with a lot of things that I do. She really helped me to understand that we are lots of things. I think a lot of people just, I'm going to throw Kirk Franklin out there, for example. So the altercation that he had with his son, where he was cussing his grown son out. What was his son, like in his 30s or something?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
he was cussing him
33.
out. Yeah, and Kirk Franklin is a very well-known gospel singer for over, 20 plus years?
Absolutely.
And so a lot of people were like, oh, Kirk Franklin, this, that. But what do you do in the dark that people don't know
Yeah,
about?
absolutely.
I don't know. I was like, yeah, Kirk, cuss his punk ass out.
Yeah.
You should have done this shit like 25 years ago, probably, and then you should have stole on him in the chest 1 or 2 times, and then he probably wouldn't have turned out to be the sucker that he is.
Job
yeah.
time
Look,
turkey.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a little harsh, but it was real.
No, it wasn't.
It was 100%
that was
authentic.
one grown man talking to another grown ass man,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the grown ass man, he's paying this motherfucker's bills. No, nigga,
Yeah.
fuck you. You want to talk this shit to me? I'm paying your bills. Oh man, look, you can eat. I got this plate of dicks over here for you, son. Real talk.
Boy, this choke out.
See, that's the man side of it. That's the male perspective. What'd you say, Quarter?
So you got this choke out over there for him.
Hey, I got some of
Yeah,
that
buddy.
choking. Shit,
Choking
Hey,
his
but
ass out.
Kirk has been brolic a couple times on social media because I think he did threaten somebody with some physical violence. I
Oh,
can't
Kirk
remember
didn't
what
cuss.
really?
He didn't cuss a couple people out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kirk
see-
came out of his character a couple times.
I mean, that wasn't out his character, though.
So that's why
his son
I wasn't even
acting
surprised.
I was all for it.
I'm not surprised. But see, that's the thing. People aren't being there. Like, I'm going to just say it. Like Christians. It's like, if you're a Christian, you can't cuss. You shouldn't drink. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And if you're a Christian, hey, be a Christian. That's all on you. But when it's times like this, when he gets secretly recorded and it becomes made known to the public and then everybody is judging him, I don't want that happening to me.
I hear that.
I bring all things authenticity, class, humor, and more. I want to be myself and be accepted for myself. And I understand that not everybody is going to accept that, and I'm fine with that because I accept myself.
Sure.
No, I hear that.
Period.
Yeah, so you just say church. Yeah, and some things just aren't people's business. Now, there's some parts of my life that ain't your business. Like, you don't need to know.
Yeah, not every corner of my
Yeah.
life is for your entertainment.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm an open book.
I didn't say I wouldn't open a book. Being an open book don't mean that everything's your business. Is the world's business.
I don't say that. When people be like, I'm an open book. I don't say that.
Oh, I'm an
You
open
say
book.
that?
But
You are?
I mean, I'm
But just
open enough
because
to say, yeah, I got some crazy shit in my closet that
well, just
you're
because-
not privy to. That's
Just because I say I'm an open book doesn't mean that you have the correct keys and information in order to get the information. Shit, I might be written in a dead language. This might be some Sanskrit over here, but it's an open book.
It's like those games. Y'all remember those games back in the day? Or not necessarily that far back. I guess you had to have like certain passcodes or something, like access codes. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? To get to the next level or something like that. That's how your book is. Talking about you an open book.
Hey, but it's an open book.
Got to get the passcode.
Yeah.
You just
I
gotta know
like
how to
it.
read it.
I like it.
just go learn binary real quick and then.
Oh no, I wouldn't even
Dig in.
take the time.
All right, Angela. So with that Kirk Franklin situation, how would you have dealt with it differently?
If it was me and my son, well, I can't recall the specifics of what was going on with Kirk.
It doesn't matter. I have no idea about the story.
Well, I don't want to talk to my son like that. My son is 20 years old, and I gotta say it, like, I prayed for my son. I was dying. Like, I prayed to God to have him, and my son gave my life purpose and direction. I have made my mistakes with my son, yes. I don't want to talk to my son like how Kirk has. I don't want to do that. I have said some things to my son that weren't nice, but no, I don't want to do that.
Right.
Well, see, there's a difference between not nice and degrading.
Right. You don't have to tear them down, but you can be stern.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and that's good that you said that, like, tearing down, because you can break kids and people's spirit.
Mm-hmm.
People's spirit can be broken by what you say to them. That's why you have to get to that place where you just let shit bounce off of you. So.
But wasn't dude 33 or something?
Well, see,
That dude can't make a difference.
Come on, you supposed to be soft with this nigga?
well,
This
no,
nigga
but,
gone,
but
man.
to keep it
Well,
all the
well
way
I'm pretty
funky,
sure I can't. I'm maybe inaccurate. This may be the me talking, but I thought he was out of pocket in an interview or something like that, or one way or another. He was out in public talking dirty.
Yeah,
Kirk.
he dirty Mac Kirk Franklin in an interview and said
I
that,
didn't hear that.
something about some child support or something that he didn't give to his moms or some shit.
Yeah.
But
he was out of line, man.
Kirk Franklin wasn't even cussing that dude out. Kirk Franklin was cussing himself out for not having been there for that dude, so he wouldn't have to cuss him out at this point in his life.
Yeah. He was mad at himself more than anything.
Yeah.
Kirk was mad at himself?
Yeah.
That's why he was cussing at him. Like, this is the nigga I raised? Damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like
this nigga right here.
he's a reflection of me. And if he out here acting like old punk ass motherfucker,
Yeah.
that's the reflection I'm out here.
That's what I got
You know what
from
I'm saying? That's how I felt. You know, now some of that was for dude, because by the time you hit 33,
Yeah.
you got to take some accountability for your
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about healing whatever issues that you went through as a child, because we carry that. There's still some 50-year-old men out here who don't know how to treat women because their mama wasn't there, or whatever with women in their life. There's still grown men and women who just behave very immature in whatever situation because of their childhood issues.
Yep. A lot of the hood needs therapy.
It's at the bottom of the hood.
I said a lot of the hood needs therapy.
No, seriously, like mental health.
Everybody can benefit from therapy. I mean, I've done it before. Everybody can benefit
Everybody
from
can.
therapy.
I'm a firm believer.
I've seen
in
a couple.
that.
I've seen a
Absolutely.
couple therapists.
Especially the rich people. The rich people got problems.
When they
Oh,
people-
Complex problems.
Complex problems.
Multi-stage problems.
Issues.
Situations.
All right. So we're going to transfer for a second to something else that we just started last week. Going to see how it plays out. It's a game that we kind of came up with last week, Angela. We're going to let you play with us. The game
I'm going to win.
The game is titled, Where the Fuck Was PL?
Oh, shoot. This sounds fun.
Last week, PL was at the gas station across the street from G's Jamaican Cuisine when a woman came in with a fat lace shoestring wrapped around her nose as a mask. Upon exiting
Did you
from
get
Something about a string.
a fat lace shoestring
that?
wrapped around
Fat
her
lace.
nostrils as a mask.
That was her mask.
Okay.
Shoelaces.
I'm
wrapped
not
around the
surprised.
No, not
Much
shoelaces.
don't,
A shoelace.
much don't surprise.
So upon exiting this situation, I go out to leave, and another young lady has just gotten off the bus and promptly says that I'll shoot your bitch ass because I just got a brand new gun, and I wasn't sure if she was referring to me or to many of the few people, a few of the people that were around me. So I just got out of Dodge. Hence the game. Where the fuck was PL? And probably should be a part 2 to the game of why was PL even there. So this week's episode of Where the Fuck Was PL, I give a few clues. I give a couple of clues and then let you all guess. Okay. So it's ladies first. So she'll get first guess. Jackasses.
Ladies first.
So this week, I had to go pick some stuff up from a certain area of town. Clue number 1: very anti-black.
Lone Jack?
It's not supposed to go first.
I'm sorry. I just got.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
traumatized.
with
Lee
Lee
Summit.
I didn't. I still have like one more clue to give you before you may want.
Oh, I'm trying to win. Okay.
So
Don't
clue number
disqualify
1:
me.
very anti-black.
Damn.
Clue number 2: architecture.
Oh,
Where the fuck was
the
people?
plaza.
Ladies first, cuz.
Hold on.
I'm
We
supposed
give
to
it
go
Angela. We
first.
give it Angela
Oh,
first.
my bad. Damn.
Quarter?
I'm
Don't let
giving
me
you
get over
clues.
there. All right, so I'm gonna take your answer. No, I want to say Blue Springs.
Nah, it wasn't Blue Springs.
Dang, was it North Kansas City? How many chances do I get?
Oh, I mean, the gates have opened now, so whomever can guess whatever
Okay,
now.
North Kansas City, Overland Park,
Nah,
Harrisonville.
nah.
When y'all gonna go? It's open.
Was you in the port?
I'll give you another clue. Old school racism.
Raytown.
They do have old school racism in Raytown, but no.
Yeah. Grant.
You talking about
Northeast?
Northeast?
Nah,
Who is this?
Liberty?
Dang, why I didn't say that?
Westport.
never.
Where is this invisible location you was at?
The plaza? Where are you talking about, man?
I was at the plaza. Yes, that is it.
It was
All
at
right,
the
well,
plaza.
I said that.
I was gonna take your answer, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
I wait.
I'm
I'm
not a
way
thief.
down here. I know that.
I didn't even
I'm
hear him
not
say
a
the plaza
thief.
until just then.
Yeah, I said
He
it.
did say it.
Oh.
I
Straight
said
up.
it. She told me to shut up.
Oh.
No, it was more
I'm
like
weighing Jeff City and she punked me.
Hey.
I was just more like, not your turn yet, quarter.
Ah. So, yeah, the next clue was going to be east of Troost, and the final clue was going to be owned by a racist bastard.
You meant West of Truce?
Yeah, the
West
art,
of
where
Truce,
the,
yeah,
where
yeah.
the art building.
Oh,
Art, what's it called?
So I had to
Is it-
pick up a couple of items from. I couldn't even tell you where it was because I don't really fool around in the plaza nor Westport. So, needless to say, I got pulled over.
what?
Oh, of course, I'm black in the plaza.
Damn.
What was their reason?
What time of
though?
day?
For real?
Yeah, it's about 9ish.
What you have
PM?
broken tail
9
light?
p.m. or?
Yeah, 9 p.m.
Okay.
You know, nigga in the Escalade, black in the plaza.
Oh, cause you black in an Escalade. Okay.
And I got a
Typical.
freeform afro. You know what I'm saying?
Typical.
They're like, you look like old
You-
Frederick
you
Douglass
are
ass
black.
dude. And I was like, yeah, I'm out here Frederick Douglass. And what's your point? Setting my peoples free.
Yes, you are black. That's for sure.
Did they have a justified reason for pulling you over?
I was black in the plaza.
He was black at the
Oh.
wrong time in the plaza.
Oh no.
Wrong time, wrong skin color.
Nah,
Wrong
they
place.
when I turned my car on, or not turn, but when I hit the key, the remote to unlock the locks or whatever, only one of the headlights comes on. But when I turn the car on, both headlights come on. So that's all it was. It was like, hey, we just wanted to let you know one of your headlights was out. I'm like, no, it's not. Don't worry about what I got going on when my car ain't started. Suck a pig.
Right.
Hey, they had time for that, bro.
Oh, of course, you know.
They was watching. They
black
was watching.
I was black on the plaza.
You were
How do
driving-
y'all feel
he
about
looked
that?
like
I
a
want since I'm a
stolen car
month.
driver.
What you say, quarter?
I said he looked like a stolen car driver.
You know what? Even when I used to steal
can't
cars,
own that vehicle.
I never drove them. I would just hotwire them and somebody else would drive them. I'd be like, I'm not getting caught driving this shit.
Oh, you the smart motherfucker.
Right. I was about to say he was a smart. I don't want to call you a thug. You're not a thug.
Let's call him a motherfucker.
I was a true, humbly united under God.
You were what?
A true, humbly united under God.
Okay. Say no more. Say no more. But I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel, since I'm among so many brothers, like hearing the stuff that PL went through, and I'm sure the things that you all have gone through with cops, like how do y'all feel about that?
All right, let me start by saying that you may be opening a can of worms. That,
Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm down here in the Capitol. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm down here right by the penitentiary, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I wouldn't raise your voice over there, quarter. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna have a,
Hey, they're gonna be like, one of them got out.
you know,
He fit the description.
you know me. I don't like them motherfuckers. You know me.
Suffice it to say, I think all four of us have had a traumatic experience with police.
I got pulled over by Grandview Police roughly 400 times over a 2.5 year period.
That's ridiculous.
And only
What we go through.
7 of those accounts are officially on record. So,
That's dangerous.
oh, it's Grandview. It's the View, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the View is the shootout.
Yeah.
The gas station next to the View is a shootout. The car wash across the street from the View is a shootout.
A shootout? What you mean?
Oh, a spot where the shoots out. You shit better duck. It goes down.
Down.
You need. I'm gonna forward you the link to. I forget his name, but it's a guy that does like these ratings of areas in Kansas City, and like worst gas stations to go to, worst apartments to live in. I mean, it's,
Hopefully that updates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you just
give you
shitting on
little
one
updates.
area. They didn't got
no,
it cleaned
he
up.
goes
New
all-
management.
he
They like,
goes-
nah.
no, he
don't go
goes
there.
all over
Don't
the
go there.
city. It's not
Don't do
just.
it. Don't go there.
But I hate to say it. Everything he's put out so far has been completely accurate. But it's hilarious.
Nice.
But I mean, and I laugh at it because
Hey man, we need to stop saying that dude and get this man's name and give
Yeah,
him his
you gotta
flowers.
give him a little credit, man.
Because
Give
this
him
is
a
like
credit.
episode 4
I ain't gonna
that
say
we
little,
brought
but
this
give him a
dude
lot of
up.
credit.
it's like
man, for
Reggie
what he doing.
Cage or Reggie Gage or something like that. I'll have to look up. I follow him on Facebook. But he's hilarious.
Hey, when we
Give
throwing
him
this
some
on
credit.
YouTube, let's throw him a link up because we owe him. We've
Oh, yeah,
used him for content for a month straight.
Hey, because he's on point with.
Yeah, he'd be on point.
The
He's
gas station that I
hilarious,
was
too.
at with this lady with the fat lace shoestring. That was like
On point.
funk ratio 12 out of 10. Oh, no, death ratio
12 out of
12 out of 10.
Wait, this is real? That's
Yes.
real? PL?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
No, this is real. He gives his own
I thought he
reviews.
was making this shit up.
No,
No.
Nah, this is a real
no,
dude.
And
He's hilarious.
and
too.
it's
it's a thing of beauty.
and the form or the scale that he uses is the death ratio. So like Country View Market over on Swope Parkway, he said the death ratio over there is like 8 out of 10. The gas station across the street from G's Jamaican, death ratio is 12 out of 10.
Right there, ain't
That's
it the truth?
horrible.
Yeah,
The gas station out by my house, by the View, death ratio was like 14 out of 10.
but it's so
Exactly.
accurate.
Now, I used to be over at those places. I used to go party at G's. I used to eat at G's.
Well,
You are a female.
I don't do that no more.
hey, bullets got no heart.
Wow. And see, I don't be on those streets like that no more. So I did not know that. Like in Country View, I used to go over there. I didn't know it was
still do.
that dangerous like
I was
that.
there a couple days ago. That's why I laugh when old boy be like, "Yeah, I was just there and saw somebody get shot," and I was like, "Shit, I did too." Didn't stop me from getting my beer.
And see, that's a warped like mind state that we're in. Like to just be like, oh, I just saw somebody get shot. I mean, I did too. I mean, we just are accepting that this is the way it is, and no, we got to stop doing this to one another because I'ma just say it because. First of all, when we was kings and queens in Africa, minding our own business, being mathematicians and engineers and doctors and so forth, when our homeland was invaded and then we were taken into captivity and brought here to become slaves, let's put that out there first. We was kings and queens, and we still are. And as a descendant from my ancestors, I am a queen, and I sit amongst kings, and my queen sisters over there too. Let me set that straight. So what they used to do when they took us into captivity, and y'all know this history, I just feel like talking about it. They had us fighting one another. Like they would have, for their entertainment, they would have the brothers like literally beat one another up. And that's where I believe that comes from. They have you thinking that this is like your challenger. And no, that's your fellow brother. We don't need to do that no more. And that's why media is so important, because we have the opportunity to control the narrative. Because back when I was younger, and watching TV, there wasn't a lot of us on TV. And if we were, it was hoes and pimps. And that's what they wanted us to see. They didn't want us to see that we were worth more than that. And so I'm saying all that to say it ain't got to be like that no more. You know, and I think that it's a lot of brothers and sisters out here who are together doing great things, just like we're 4 brothers up in here working together. Two queens up in here, 2 sisters up in here, amongst these kings. So this is how we can do it. We ain't got to kill one another. Stop doing
I
that.
hear that.
It is a personal choice, I will say, because you got a lot of people that are simply influenced by what the masses are entertained by. And then you have people that have pockets deep enough to keep that fad in the forefront. So you combat against that. You know, if everything that's considered to be a good time is negative things that take place, then that's what's going to be popular. So then you have people that aren't, you know, of a foundation, that aren't grounded in certain things. They're going to, you know, sway and bend to the will of the masses.
And you know, I would say, is victim the right word? I don't want to say victim. I fell for it with the rap music that I was listening to. And I'm reluctant to place blame on them because a lot of it, as we know, should start in your home, but some people don't have that foundation, like you said. Right. I had that foundation. I had wonderful parents, my mother and father, who have since passed on, but they set a solid, great foundation for me that I still stand on today and now have passed on to my son, and he's building up from that foundation. So, what do we do for those people?
What you're doing.
You right. Contact me, Angela Believe.
Yeah. No, but you know,
real talk. I was thinking it in my head while you was talking, but that's what I do.
But I think that one thing that we have not been as a community blessed with universally is conflict resolution skills.
Well, not good ones.
Not good ones, right? You know, if there's a disagreement with another person, they automatically become an op. Mm-hmm. You know, and for most people, they think it's on site, mm-hmm. right? Well, you can make your sentiments known to somebody without it actually ending up in violence. You can still stand up for yourself and maintain your pride. And still do it in a civil manner, you know what I mean? There's certain. I mean, there's not a lot of words that are worth dying for. you know, there aren't. So, I think brothers need to, if they see themselves getting into a conflict, they need to understand that this is something that needs to be negotiated, conversated. This is a moment of diplomacy, mm-hmm. you know what I mean, and not an automatic call to arms. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, I just stopped fucking with people.
That might be
after how many times?
But you finally at a point
2 or 3. You know, I play like
baseball. You generous.
I mean, as long as the offenses aren't that egregious, you know, I'll give you 2 or 3. Yeah. But if it's an egregious offense off top, then hey, peace out, homeboy. I can't, or homegirl, shit. I can't fuck with you.
Right. I like that you talked about conflict resolution. Yeah. Because that's so vital to all of us. Because I didn't have conflict resolution at one time in my life before, mm-hmm. and how I developed it was just having that respect for myself. Sometimes when you're mad at yourself, or you don't like yourself, or you hate yourself, you don't have good feelings about yourself, you exhibit that. And somebody who ain't in that state, or who is a little bit further past you, you just might bump heads.
Absolutely.
So, sorry. Conflict resolution, we definitely need tools to learn how to move into more harmonious and peaceful resolutions. Good point.
Mm-hmm. Every now and then I come up with a good idea.
Yeah.
I got a poem. I'm sorry, I cut into you. I've been just coming on stuff.
Look, I'm telling you, you do you. You got a poem, let's hear it. Like, for real, like this is a pleasant
what we sipping on, man?
In tone and tenor.
Ain't about time.
I'm having so much fun.
Sip on something?
No.
It ain't.
Go ahead with your poem.
What's your
No, disregard.
Disregard, pushback. I told you that's his new name.
Pushback.
It's pushback. Got to push back on that.
Well, we only have Angela for X amount of time, so.
Yeah, we're actually. Yeah.
Oh, I'm having fun. I just got to get something to eat before they close.
Yeah, no, you good.
But it's already going to be Gates.
Yeah, Ollie open till 12 over here.
Yeah.
You good.
So, yeah, we straight. All right, y'all ready for? Oh, it must be time for running together because y'all silent. That's how I like it.
Let's hear it.
All right. I'm asking, what's your passion? What ignites you? What inspires you? Lightens you? What's your passion? I'm asking. What drives you? What you thrive for? Work hard for? What's your passion? I'm asking. What you want different? What changes you gonna make while you blessed with breath? What's your passion? I'm asking. What you down to fight for? What niche do you got? What do you do to inspire others? What's your passion? I'm asking.
Hey.
All right.
Finger snaps.
Thank you.
All right.
And so that just segues back to who I am. Angela believes it's important to find out your true life purpose and be passionate. Like, what is your passion? What drives you? If going to your job every day drives you, hey, that's your passion. Find out what your passion is so that you can live in your true life purpose and be in abundance. And when I say abundance, I'm not just talking about wealth. I'm talking about health, just emotional, financial, spiritually, just abundance in its whole. So that way you ain't got to trip if somebody is talking to you sideways because you're rich in all that abundance of peace and self-knowing and security. I can go on and on. Just step into your passion.
I'm rich in the abundance of self-knowing that I'll fuck somebody up if they get too out of line with their tongue.
I have to see you do it, PL, because I don't picture you like that. I don't see you like that.
Oh, the person that sits before us today is not necessarily the person that has always existed.
But so you don't do that. You used to do that.
I'll smack the shit out of somebody.
Now I'm starting to believe you. Now I'm starting to believe you. Yeah, okay, I get it.
I used to bounce. So as a bouncer, before I bartended, I had to be able to, even though I was, 240, 250, 260, I had to be able to hustle out 2 or 3 dudes that were my size and bigger. So I didn't have time to play with my life. I'm going to fuck somebody up real quick. Hopefully the other 2 dudes catch the point and they just walk him out that got fucked up. Otherwise, I have to fuck 3 dudes up.
That was before people just start shooting.
Oh, they'd shoot after the club.
Oh.
But we in the club, so I'm currently safe. Because we patted everyone down, and I got the knife, and we got the guns.
Okay. I want the knife.
Y'all remember, I don't mind to say it. The Party House?
Yeah.
Do y'all know
Party
that?
House.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, we talked that history. Go ahead.
Okay, the Party House, that was a spot. But I do remember sometimes when we would be leaving, it'd be gunshots just.
Sometimes, all the time.
And then I'd be getting down,
Shit.
thinking that could really avoid me from getting hit.
That's what we went for, wasn't it?
The gunshots that happen at Party House more times than not were like gunshots a couple of blocks away, somebody trying to scare somebody or trying to, make it feel better about a situation that may have happened earlier in the evening or the week or something. Very few people actually got shot at the Party House.
But didn't a guy
got
die?
killed in that.
He got killed
in there.
He lost his life, bless his soul.
He got killed in
somebody,
there.
Yeah, I do recall that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those were the times of Kansas City.
Bless his soul, and then they tore that mug down.
Oh, no.
Well, it's a whole other thing to that story, though.
Huh?
It's a lot that goes to that story.
The Party
though.
House caught on fire.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't immediately, but I just know eventually it was.
It wasn't. See, peace to the brother. God bless the dead. But he's, that's for another episode.
Kansas City's wild.
We are not Killer City. I'm not claiming that for our city.
No, not at all.
We is not Killer City.
I've had a decade plus long argument with a lot of cats from Kansas City about the use of the term Killer City, and all right, I've seen a therapist about this, so I can talk about it. I'm extremely petty and don't give a fuck about a lot of stuff. So like when these dudes who be out here screaming Killer City when they homeboys die, I hit their page up like, oh, is it still Killer City? Is that what we still on? Oh, I'm just asking because your boy just got smoked in Killer City. So if that's what we own, still cool. But if not, let's go ahead and change this mind frame. So I probably got a couple dudes wanting to.
So you don't be down here in Jeff City in the penitentiary because I'm standing right by this motherfucker. and it don't look good. It stink down there. It stinks.
When I was in school, we used to go to Jeff City to the pen and play ball with the cats on Sundays. In the big wall, in the tall walls. I went 3 times and swore I'd never go again because the penitentiary files hurt.
Oh man,
and it ain't nothing you can do about it because
it's depressing, man.
No, because these niggas is in the penitentiary. They will fuck you up.
No, it's depressing going past this.
Oh, that too.
It's depressing. I was, like I said, last time I was down there in '92, because I went to school there for a couple semesters at LU.
Hey, LU is not the penitentiary quarter.
But it's right. It's
right
on the next block.
It's right next to the penitentiary.
It's on the next block.
The penitentiary quarter.
Fuck up in school. See if you'll end up in the penitentiary. Right around the corner. Shit. Straight up.
Last time I was in Jeff City was many years back. I was actually making history in a gospel stage play at the state capitol. We were performing that Faith Unlimited Productions. Shout out to the playwright.
I was going to say she was at the LU homecoming.
Oh, quarter, damn. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being at LU homecoming. But that was the first assumption.
That was
that she was making history at the LU homecoming.
What did I'm not even gonna ask.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I'm not gonna say what would that even mean. Or don't know. It's not a question. It's not a real question.
I was wondering myself what it meant, and I was contemplating the answers, and I wasn't even going to go there because it's a lot of history could. Never mind. Let me.
Ain't this a motherfucker?
Void that topic.
Void.
I found out this weekend or last week that you and Angela Believes went to a fictitious high school quarter.
Oh, okay. So you hating? You lucky I'm down here in Jeff City. Talking about my school. That's why I wear red all the time.
Quarter is always talking about the school called Ray South.
Cardinals, baby, Cardinals.
And I'm like, no
Ray
such place.
South.
No such place exists.
Is that where you went? That's
Ray
where you
South.
went? Yeah. I mean, I don't rep them like that.
I do. Because I went with the real.
But
I was when it was,
when I did go and we went against them Blue Jays, yeah.
Man, fuck the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck the Blue Jays. Shit.
I don't know nothing about y'all Cardinal, Blue Jay, whatever shenanigans. But YMCA did not have a sports program.
Yeah, keep talking about my school. Keep on. I'm gonna come back from Jeff City.
Well,
be looking for you.
My cousins Miguel and Shanika went there too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So a lot of people went to fictitious. See, that's why KC's school district's all fucked up because everybody going to these fictitious schools and stuff. People thinking that they got these diplomas.
Why are you calling it a fictitious school?
He's hating. He's hating.
Okay.
He's hating. You can't, don't participate in this hate.
Because I've never, once in my life, seen a Ray South. I've seen.
You wasn't there when we was 31-0.
I don't know
on
nothing
basketball
about that.
You wasn't there.
I don't know nothing
you
about
wasn't
that.
there. You saw us, but you didn't see us.
I don't recall none of that.
Yeah, you recall.
I really
you
did
recall.
not.
1991.
Smoked a lot of weed since then. I don't remember much.
Yeah, you recall that though.
Nah.
You do.
Nah.
You hating.
Maybe. So what y'all punk ass school had an actual budget?
Don't let him talk about our school like that, Angie. Don't let him talk. Don't please.
She said she don't rep it like that. So it's all you, Quarter.
Don't let him do this to us.
I mean, I was there.
See? Yep.
See. She was in Raytown. She went to Raytown for real.
Oh,
she was
damn.
on the border, so they just. They let her choose one. She said, "I'm gonna go to Raytown."
Negative.
She went.
She chose the YMCA. Because that's all I ever see where you tell me that the school is supposed to be.
That sounds so corny.
The YMCA.
You seen our new football field? You saw it.
I haven't seen. I saw the
You
YMCA.
see it every time you drive down that highway. You see it.
I saw
Ray
the
South is still standing. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Ray South is still standing.
Y'all new field still look like a junior high field.
Yeah, it looks good.
The hatred.
What you saying over there?
We got new grass in Ruskin too. That don't mean shit.
And they got a new football field grass. But
yeah.
Oh man, who cares about Ruskin, man? Athletes came out of
And
Ruskin.
all of South Kansas
Who
City
came
now.
out of Ruskin, man?
Because there was a fictitious school named Hickman Mills that
that was real fictitious.
no longer
That sounds
exists and never
fictitious.
should have existed.
Hickman Mills does sound fictitious.
That was fictitious. Was that did anybody get a real diploma from that? That was
Damn. The low
I don't like
cuts.
I don't like the Cougars either.
Hickman Mills alumni, don't come for me, okay?
Right.
I don't like the Cougars either.
Well, according to these two, there wasn't no alumni from Hickman Mills.
According to who?
According to Quarter and Rockwell, there were no alumni from Hickman Mills.
It ain't. Where?
Damn.
Go find one.
They didn't have a good football field neither.
Damn. Y'all
No,
know
Hickman's football field was trash.
Terrible. It had gravel
Trash.
on it. They still had gravel.
Hey,
Like literally, the stands that are sitting there now are the same ones that are there from the
Same
'60s.
ones.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. I went to Lincoln.
Y'all got a blue field now. You ain't got shit to complain
PL.
about.
Now, yeah. When I was there, you know what the fuck we had? We had dust. A fucking dust bowl. When the wind blew,
Wildcats.
it was fucking. You see dust devils
Wildcats.
swirling up in the end zone. Tumbleweeds, literal tumbleweeds, floating across the off the field. No, fuck what y'all talking about. Like I said, y'all school had actual budgets. So,
Man.
well, not the Raytown South allegedly.
Sound
the
like
YMCA
you're
had a
complaining,
budget.
man.
So I don't want to hear that.
You're complaining, man.
And they squeezed 6th grade through 12th grade in our building. Fuck that. Nah, man, that wasn't cool. It's like 1,100 people in one building. And y'all seen Lincoln? That ain't a building for 1,100 people.
No.
Sound like you hating, man.
You
Hey,
put
I'm just
1,100
keeping it
people,
funky, man.
1,100 people in there. That turns into East Side High real quick.
I'm just keeping it funky, man. The school with the best
Put your pants up,
academic
fam.
reputation in the
Lean on
city.
me.
Yeah.
Put your pants up, fam.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that movie.
Fair East Side.
No, he didn't.
Hey, did y'all see the cats that was singing in the bathroom? Did you see them like now? No, they can still sing exactly the
They
same.
were a group, weren't they?
I thought so.
I think they were one of them '80s R&B groups.
It wasn't Troop or nothing like that, was it?
No, it wasn't true. No.
Okay.
Nah, it wasn't true.
Was this on social media or?
Yeah, like they.
Yeah, I saw it on
I didn't even see
on
that.
Instagram or something a couple of weeks ago.
That's pretty dope. They all still alive and
They still singing, huh?
Sing just the same.
wow.
Yeah, cold.
And they,
That's dope.
and they were standing in the bathroom singing it, and I was like, now, I don't know. What's this y'all do? Is this what y'all do now? Y'all just go to random bathrooms and sing Fair East Side for tips?
Fair East Side.
I mean, that's a cool hustle, I guess. I don't know. I'm not knocking it. I think a stage or a street corner would be better for you, though. But I guess you do have a captive audience in the bathroom, so. I don't know. I wouldn't want that money before they wash their hands. Somebody hand you a pissy $5. That'd be disgusting. Then we fighting in the bathroom. And Joe Clark's dead, so he can't come in and break it up.
Let me ask y'all a question. Just really yes or no. Should men wash their hands after they just urinate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Should.
Because a lot don't. I don't think a lot do.
I try to wash my hands
you
if
were
I go
correct.
I mean, I don't know them.
period.
No, unfortunately, you're correct. I've
You're
witnessed
correct.
it. I
Okay.
have witnessed it.
I win. Would I win? I'm correct. Would I win?
A pissy handshake from some dude
It's
who
an-
didn't
it's
wash
an
his
issue.
hands.
No.
A
an
handshake
issue.
from an old white guy
I
coming out of a
think people-
restaurant bathroom.
I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt and assume that people have been better during COVID since people
They haven't.
I'm gonna give it a no.
I'm not.
I've
Look,
seen
hold on,
it
look.
firsthand. I'm giving it a no.
Look. I'm not saying that the hand sanitizer is an equal substitute for this, right? But at least,
Right.
but at least people have been using hand
Nah,
sanitizer.
I've seen them not do it.
I
Some
see a lot
people
of
have
caked
gotten
up,
better,
dirty
cleaner.
fingernails at the job, boy. And they'll be wanting to touch on everything, and I'll be like, "Hey, man, get your dirty ass hands off that, man. I'm gonna have to clean that shit when you leave because you're a nasty, filthy bastard, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, my man never teach you how
I'm
to
glad
clean your
about that
fucking
with my job.
nails."
There's no contact. No contact.
Have
Don't
you
have to
seen
worry
pe-
about that.
Have you seen people not being clean with their hands?
Yes.
What you think?
Absolutely. And I don't think it had
Yes.
anything to do with COVID.
have.
They just
period.
nasty.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it had
They
anything
don't
to
even
do with
deserve a
COVID.
tea. They that filthy.
People
Nasty.
just nasty like that.
Yeah, it didn't have nothing to do with COVID. I've seen some women like go to the restroom and like not wash their hands. And since it doesn't entail so much for you all, I feel like men really feel like they can just walk out.
But there's more contact involved for us.
Well, depends on how you look at it.
We're actually touching ourselves in the surface.
Yeah, y'all are. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
Y'all actually are. So it's equally.
I mean, unless you putting your hands up against the wall and Superman in that thing.
Superman P.
And even then, that's not good because you putting your hands on the wall, you're going to be in contact with everybody else and Superman themselves on the wall.
Somebody pissed on the wall. They spit on the wall. You got spit on your hands.
Yep. Gross.
But bar traffic hasn't been what it was, prior to COVID too. So
you know what though? I'm gonna say this, in regards to the bathroom situation, I am glad that I was born a man, for one simple reason. Having been a bouncer, bouncers usually have to clean club bathrooms, and I've had to clean the women's room in several clubs in Kansas City. And I would never use a restroom at the club in Kansas City. I commend the women who do. Never. You are the bravest souls in the planet. Because the club bathroom is only clean for about 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Straight up.
3 minutes.
That's it.
And that's the first 3 minutes the club is open. Because I don't know how.
After that?
It is, it's a crapshoot. I mean, it's like toilets blocked up.
Vomit?
Feminine products on top of stuff in the toilet. I'm like, hey, what the hell's going on in here, man? Chicks still using the bathroom, so it's like everything's floating in piss. There's a couple of logs. I'm like, hey man, who shits at the club? Who shits at the club?
Who goes in the club and takes a shit?
You do that.
Somebody who obviously couldn't hold it. I don't know.
Man.
You're disgusting.
Obviously.
And that well,
you came in the club and you shit.
Women's room and men's room have the Lincoln Logs in
that.
them. I'll be like, dude, who comes to the club to do this?
You doo-doo at the club? Oh, that's disgusting.
And
It's
hilariously,
a public restroom.
it is. But hilariously, they're never the first person to have used that restroom, so it's already like, some clogged up stuff going down.
No.
So,
not the backsplash.
Yeah, the splatters is extra filthy. I'd be like, hey man, see y'all some nasty ass people here, and I literally mean your ass is nasty because.
Hey, hold on. So imagine.
I don't want to
having to be a DJ at a club for 4 to 6 hours.
Go pee outside.
And have listen. Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. But you still got to go back to the bathroom to wash your hands.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gotta carry you some wipes. Gotta carry you some hand wipes.
Actually, what you need to do is work at a better club because every club that I've worked at had facilities for the DJs.
I didn't know that DJs had separate restrooms.
You work at some bougie ass establishments.
Hey, take it how you want to take it.
Did you not know that either?
What's up?
That DJs had exclusive restrooms.
I mean, there was a couple
It's
places.
not necessarily
there's
exclusive for the
we
DJ.
both worked in that.
The DJs get to use the employee restrooms, and the employees like to keep our restrooms fairly clean.
Gotcha.
At one club, I guess I could say it because it'll never be a club again, but at Cabal, the employee restrooms were like on the 4th floor. So you would take the elevator up all the way upstairs and unlock the bathroom door with the key and be in there by yourself.
Are you for real?
Oh, boy, I'll be in there.
I never knew that.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be using the
That's
bathroom.
some bullshit.
I just be in there.
Other times I had to play up in there and had to fight through a crowd to get to that damn public restroom.
Oh, yeah, ask a taxi. A taxi be like, hey, can I get the key? I'd be like, hold on. Yeah, we about to get the key.
And then you gonna throw in the Atomic Dog extended version.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like, get himself some. Hey, that is a DJ trick. I don't care. Every DJ I know, the Atomic Dog extended version, 9:40 something.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you got time to go use a restroom.
I'm gonna get there and get back. I'm going to
wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a single DJ, you might get a number, get a couple requests. Hey, I've been in clubs where I saw the DJs just had like a Quick Trip QT cup and have at it behind the
can't do it.
and I'd be
Won't
like,
do it.
God damn, boy, you are dedicated to your craft.
Nope.
Now, of
not
course,
that dedicated.
That would be
Rough
like
out here.
That would be the Friday nights when the pill poppers would be downstairs getting their boogie on.
Oh man.
Speaking of pill poppers getting their boogie on, I went to one of the after parties at someplace, you know where. It's no longer here. And these motherfuckers are running around with needles full of ketamine playing tag.
Oh yeah, you told me about this story.
Okay, what is?
Ketamine is a horse tranquilizer.
Oh wow.
You don't want that shit.
No, I don't want none of that.
don't want
There
that shit.
are actually
You don't even want to be
therapeutic
around that
medical
shit.
uses for it now.
I'm pretty sure you need to have something severely or terminally wrong with you.
No, you're crazy
get
if you
that.
take that.
No.
You're crazy.
Oh no, special K's all over.
What's the ailment?
No,
What's the medical use for that ailment?
There's low dose therapy for mental issues.
Okay, schizophrenia is something extreme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to make you worse.
That ain't over the counter, cuz.
Hold on.
But it's still good.
Shit.
Limited experience with the therapeutic side of this whole.
Please
Zero
don't.
experience with the recreational side, but
Please
but
don't.
limited experience with the therapeutic or hearing about the therapeutic benefits of it. But yeah, it's all neurochemistry and whatnot. It ain't necessarily got to be something extreme. But it's low dose therapy. It's the same thing that people are doing with mushrooms. I forgot what psilocybin.
Psilocybin, something.
Yeah. The active ingredient in magic mushrooms. People are doing low dose therapy.
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin. Yeah. So ketamine, they're doing like you can go in and get a treatment like that as well. I ain't gonna lie, that's still something very trippy for me. I don't know if I could do it myself, but I've heard people rave about it.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with needles.
From the benefits.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good on
That,
that.
what did it take away? What did it do for them?
Anxiety, depression.
And this is Special K, the horse tranquilizer.
Yes, ma'am.
But you know what? I'm not saying what somebody should do. I know that we have the power to heal ourselves. That's with our thoughts that we have, with the food that we eat that comes from the earth. We have the power to heal ourselves. And my friend Ebony, she was telling me that a lot of these medications, we can actually find some of those ingredients in our natural food.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's where the medicine comes from.
Yeah, exactly. That's what she said. And I was reluctant to say that part because I didn't do my own research on that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Food is medicine, yeah.
For sure, food is medicine.
I was told a long time
there are
ago.
times that I have had to take medicine to fix the issue. Times that I chose to take medicine to fix an issue.
Eat your food for medicine, or you'll eat medicine for your food.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to do that.
I was told that a long time ago.
Now, food can be drugs, too.
Because my DJ don't
What
shut
y'all
up.
think about-
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. That's another running theme here.
What do you say?
Everybody makes fun of
DJ
my
doesn't
eating
eat right.
choices.
You don't?
I intermittently eat right.
My DJ don't eat right.
But what's eat
I
right
have
mean?
good
What's that mean? What does eat? 'Cause eat right for me could be different.
Not consistently eating pancakes a la mode.
McDonald's.
Hold on, you know what? Y'all are not gonna front on my fucking pancake a la mode. Fuck
Burger
y'all, okay?
King.
Y'all, there's plenty other food choices that I make that y'all can shit
of
on.
bacon.
yeah, that's a whole
But
lot
leave that
of.
one alone.
Hold on, no, that's a whole lot of prerequisite for what did you actually eat. Say that first, and then.
A bacon sandwich.
Nah, he didn't have a bacon sandwich.
Are we talking about my breakfast, or are we talking about?
Yeah, pancakes with butter,
And
syrup, ice cream, and bacon.
No, the bacon isn't in the pancakes.
I ain't say it was in there, but when you was
Although
chewing
I
the
do- I have
pancake,
had bacon
you bit
pancakes
the
before
Bacon
now.
Butter
is
and
good.
ice cream.
with
Bacon
ice
is
cream.
good.
Butter and
Hold on,
ice
hear
I've
me
had
out.
I
bacon
don't
flavored
think
ice
I've
cream.
had
That's
that
fire.
together.
Oh, bacon flavored ice
But
cream is
I've
fire.
eaten ice cream. I like bacon. I don't eat bacon really anymore. But I like bacon. But I'm gonna help you out with some pancakes. This is something I recently learned about: protein pancakes. It's I do pea protein. I like that one. But if you have like high blood pressure issues, you might want to stay away from that one. But I put pea protein, banana. I add nutmeg, some organic eggs, like 2 organic eggs.
Oh, ain't
And
that
what else is in there?
beautiful? She's acting like he
I'm not
actually cooks
done.
the
Hold on.
pancakes. He don't cook the pancakes.
Well,
I can cook my own fucking
somebody
pancakes.
can cook the pancakes for
I
him.
prefer to buy them
And
though.
a splash of plant milk. And the trick is to not blend up the banana. You can really put blueberries in there, whatever you like. Not chocolate chips.
Yeah.
I
Well, he
recommend
doesn't like
not
chocolate,
chips.
so
Okay, you don't like chocolate, but like to leave it a little bit
Like
chunky.
everything else, though.
Clearly.
So if you like strawberries,
he gonna put
What'd he say?
some sweet tarts,
No, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
y'all are wrong.
some gummy bears.
Try those because that's a good alternative.
Some
And,
runts.
it requires a teaspoon of baking soda. I use aluminum free.
Some Mike and Ike's.
Mike and
I would actually try that.
They're
Sounded
really,
fire.
I mean, because I like pancakes, and this is a
Jawbreakers.
really good alternative.
Jolly
And I use
Ranchers.
organic maple syrup. I probably could use maybe blueberries or something, but I want to use maple syrup. So there are other
Gummies.
ways that
He's
we
gonna
can
use
still
maple syrup
enjoy-
and Cairo syrup.
But
No,
let me
no.
sell you on this a la mode for a second.
See,
So check it out. This is
It
what I
sounds
do.
good.
This is what I do.
Sounds like type 2
use
diabetes.
my normal cut, my home
sounds
cutting
like
technique.
gut lock
After-
in the barber chair.
I go to Excel. Have you ever been to Excel?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I've seen it.
That's my.
Is that eggs,
my spot.
etc.?
Etc. Yeah.
Okay.
EGGTC.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's next to.
I'm calling it eggs and
Minsky's.
etc. Okay.
Okay. So I'll get a single pancake and I'll slice it in a pizza pie, right? But then I'll cut another little like stop sign around the center of it, right?
Pete, put one of them "Don't try this at home" messages.
Oh, if anybody hears this and tries this, that's on them.
And then I put my butter in there. If I'm thinking about it, I'll have them melt the butter before they bring it to me.
Okay.
Get the
Too
butter
excited.
soaked up in
He's
there.
too excited.
Put the hot
Premeditated
syrup on top of
fatness.
there, right? And so everything's soaked in there, good to go. You ready to eat? But see, normally, like when I like to eat breakfast, I like to have like a little glass of milk, right?
cholesterol.
But I don't. But I don't necessarily want to mix milk and juice at the breakfast, right? So what I'll do is at etc. they will give you a small dollop of ice cream to put right on top of that. And then you let the ice cream, the vanilla ice cream, melt on top of the hot maple syrup, and it just comes this little slurry, and it.
And your veins and arteries thicken up and harden, and your gut.
That don't
locks.
happen for a good 4 hours. I ain't even worried about
For
that.
4 hours.
I ain't even worried about that.
4 hours.
Your gut
That won't
locks
happen
up.
till after my nap.
Stomach is.
You almost pass out the barber chair.
That wasn't because of brunch though. Don't put that on
System
etc.
lock.
Well, I'm just saying you are lactose intolerant, but yet
Yes.
you're always.
It named all things
Yes.
cream. Did you hear that shit?
All cream.
Named
Okay, so
all
here- so
things
here-
dairy.
So here's another joke that they're getting into. I have dabbled in white girls, since adulthood. So,
Dabble?
they're trying to take an opportunity to
Dabble wouldn't be the correct adjective there.
Actually, I was
Did
not
I?
taking the opportunity,
Dabble?
to go down this road. I was just referring to the fact that you are lactose intolerant, and
No,
you
I'm talking about
consistently-
these Negroes right here. But hey, you know what? I can't even tell that story. Never mind. I have proof positive that I'm open to suggestions as far as my dating life is concerned. It's pretty much anarchy. I got no agendas. Just here to have a good time.
So what? Y'all got some questions for me? Anything y'all want to know?
I'm gonna watch the podcast.
Now, I mean, I'm gonna answer, but you can shoot your shot with your question.
I don't know. Quarter looked like he kind of scared to ask
Should
a
we
question.
end with our other game from last week, P?
What was the other game?
The
I just
superhero
felt like
game.
a question moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's over.
Okay,
I-
this
all
is
right,
a good
give it
thing
to
to end
her.
on.
I got
Okay.
Give it to her,
All
Pete.
right, check it. So, do you watch anime or read mangas?
No.
Or any? Okay. So basically, anime is just like a form of animation that comes from predominantly from Japan. A lot of the story arcs are very over dramatic. Are you familiar with the video game Tekken?
No.
Oh damn.
Is that because I'm a woman?
No.
Have you heard of Afro Samurai?
I think maybe now that you just said it, I feel like
Samuel
I have.
Jackson was in it.
I know who Samuel L. Jackson is.
Hold on.
Dumb it down a little bit
Let's
more.
dumb it way down.
Okay.
Superhero.
Whoa!
No, I'm sorry. Let's simplify.
Yeah, fix that.
Let's simplify it. I'm
All
sorry.
Are you familiar with
You watch
Dragon Ball
Voltron.
Z?
I said I know Dragon Ball Z through my son. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Dragon Ball Z is an anime. So the
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
the
okay. I know what the animes look like.
well and a lot of them have a very overformed story arc like you know, revenge or you know, actually most of them are revenge. Now that I think about it, you know, somebody's family was killed while a soldier was off to war or something like that, and he has and most of the main characters in anime either have like an indomitable will or some sort of enhanced ability, physical ability. So we were talking last week, and we were kind of going over, you know, like I was asking everyone it's a 3-part question. First part of the question is, what would be the driving point for your anime arc? If we were to put your life in an anime form, in a cartoon form, and tell a story, what would be the overarch? It doesn't have to be the actual, but you know, something dramatic that we could play out over 150 episodes or something like that.
Like in a cartoon
The
superhero
Batman
mode.
story.
Jeez. Being that I don't let much bother me anymore, I'm not sure I would be a good anime character. I've grown into really the bitch you can't touch.
Well, that
works.
That's an arc.
That
Yeah.
is an anime character.
Because you can
That's
get your
me.
power from your trauma as well.
Okay.
Alright.
From past traumas, I guess. But yeah, I'm
Yes.
just the bitch you can't touch.
All right, so
That'd be my anime.
So that's part one of the answer. As the Angela believes anime arc would be that basically she's just the bitch you can't touch. So part 2 of this.
So does that mean she becomes non-corporeal in times of conflict?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Y'all really know about these animes. So.
Yes.
Part 2 to the question is,
Yeah.
what will be your enhanced ability?
What would be my enhanced ability?
For example, my character's enhanced ability is he is deaf, but he has extremely tremendous eyesight. He can see a blade of grass move from 2 miles away without any effort.
I would have to say mine would be an all-knowing discernment. Does that fit that?
Yeah.
Mine would be an all-knowing discernment.
All right.
Like basically knowing what's in the minds of people.
All right. Now,
I guarantee you.
here
wouldn't
comes
want
the
that
fun part. We get to pick the weaknesses for your character. There will be 3 weaknesses. My character's weaknesses were 1, he had to every 72 hours he had to have at least 8 consecutive hours of sleep. Otherwise, he would begin to immediately go through sleep psychosis, and he would also lose his sight and gain his hearing, and his hearing is shitty.
Y'all really, y'all need to have a movie or something with this here.
We'll address. There is a movie in process. We'll address that next episode.
3 weaknesses.
Well,
Okay,
no,
I'm gonna go with
You can pick one, but we will pick the others.
yeah. It's what right. Hat. It's what you said about maybe I wouldn't necessarily want to know what's in the minds of everybody because I'm knowing things that I really don't want to know.
All right. So you have the
So
discernment,
that'd be a drawback for that.
but you don't necessarily want to always use the power. But the power. Okay. So I would take that. I would say that weakness would be that you cannot control the power. It's gonna work on its own.
Yeah.
So you may if you choose to do it, then you can do it. But otherwise, even if you don't choose to do it, you'll still be out here reading people's minds. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's one. That's a good one, Hat.
So it's always on,
It's not necessarily always on.
but not able to shut off at will.
Yeah, she just can't shut it off.
Okay.
I would say it's always on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's sort of like what women want. The movie What Women Want. Yeah, it's very similar to that. You like
was that Taraji P Henson or?
Well, that was What Men Want.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
but that's the same thing. Same thing. Yes.
All right, so it's always on. Okay.
Oh, am I messing with the stuff here?
What do you mean?
Of how that really is supposed to work?
No.
I'm trying to adjust to this whole
Definitely
anime.
work with that.
Not at all. That's,
Oh, okay. Care to share?
You cannot read people on the spectrum.
Okay, elaborate on that for me.
The autistic, the slightly challenged, anyone on the spectrum, you can't read them because people on the spectrum may have like a. I'm making this part up, so don't nobody be emailing me or texting me or no shit talking about, oh man, PL, come on man, you on that bullshit. But people in this world, people on the spectrum have the ability to have dual thoughts. So you don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Is this what they're thinking really, or is this what they're thinking really? You can read it all, but you don't know which is the actual factual.
Decipher what the truth is. Okay.
You can see it. You can see both of their, or all of their, because, you know, the further on the spectrum they are, the more ability they have to multitask their brain.
And I just have to go with my better judgment on that.
Yeah.
What I think their true thoughts are.
You're playing the shell game with people's thoughts and emotions. Yes.
Okay.
Always.
We're just using our imagination over here.
Of course.
See, we're just big kids. That's all we are.
Absolutely.
Big kids.
So that's 2 weaknesses. Anyone care to come up with a third?
Can't read my mind if I'm smoking weed.
Nah, I think it'd be
It's too
easier to
easy.
read your mind.
Too easy.
I would say your
Okay,
mind.
I know. I got it. I got it.
What?
In times of extreme stress, the ability works in reverse.
Oh, hell no.
Her thoughts are
That you
projected.
transmit, because this is your weakness, right?
Oh, wait.
This is a weakness.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me let you finish.
So it's in times of extreme stress, instead of you being able to be like empath to other people, you're actually expath, I guess that would be. But
Telepathing.
But yeah, you're uncontrollably
You project your thoughts
transmitting
and emotions
your thoughts and emotions to others.
Woo. Are they feeling that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
I
don't
don't
know what's
like
going
that
on. They
part.
just
Can't
it's a
be
weakness.
stressed out then.
Dang. Okay.
Because
You got to be unfuckwittable.
because in that circumstance, you're gonna be your truest form anyway. Like so, if you're stressed out or angry, then there's no way they're not gonna know it.
That won't ever happen. So we'll go with that.
Oh, it could happen.
I like it.
Because you
I
could
like
have a
it.
few people on the spectrum that fool you and get you to a point of frustration, and then all of a sudden,
They'll be banned. They'll have to live somewhere else. They must go.
oh, and of course, another quote unquote weakness is you black.
Damn.
How's that a weakness?
That's
I
why my
said
character's
quote unquote
camouflage.
weakness. You know, we still operate in the real world.
Nah, I'm black, and that's powerful.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I believe it's all.
I mean,
power
I
in the
know
world.
you know that. I just had to say that. I don't want anything to get misconstrued. Y'all know we powerful. But for real, black people, we are so supernaturally great. It's just something I really can't even articulate. I just had to say that. Do y'all feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was about to say no pushback on that.
Like, we are some magnificent beings. I mean, we just are. And perhaps that's where all the hate comes from.
It we'll have to bring you back for that one.
Yeah.
But at this point, unfortunately, my glass is empty, and I believe we've probably taken enough of your time for the evening. We would really do.
Yeah, we
appreciate
still need to
you,
give you some drive time there.
Yeah, we really do appreciate you
Yeah.
coming by.
I gotta eat.
Hopefully, we'll get you to come by again. we'll be a little better behaved. You're the first woman here, so we don't know how to act.
I don't know what that means, being well behaved. I've had a good time. I'm so glad you asked me to be here, and everybody should be their self, just like I'm being myself. And if it's something that you don't like, I guess you can say it, and we can agree, or
Myself
we can
can be a
agree
little
to
much,
disagree.
though. So I
trust.
like to meter it out.
You really got a good light outer version of myself.
Yeah.
I give all pushback. Go back and watch some episodes. This
All
is pushback king.
Okay.
It's all me, but it's a slow pour.
I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, I'll go back and check them out.
So, once again, really do appreciate you coming by this evening, you and Miss Ebony. Thank you all that are tuned in, watching. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves, learned a little something. Please, once again, Angela Believes, give them your contact info that you're willing to give them.
Where are we finding you at?
Absolutely. So my podcast, All Things with Angela Believes, airs the last 2 Fridays of the month on Instagram. Y'all be, following up on that, being active. I'll start going to every Friday. Currently, last 2 Fridays of the month at 6 p.m. right here on Instagram. You can follow me at I Am Angela Believes. You can book me for entertainment hosting events at my website, angelabelieves.com. Or you can also find me on Facebook, Angela Believes. And also you can subscribe to my Patreon. That should be out by the 1st of June. And that's going to be under Angela Believes.
Give it up for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I've had fun.
We're going to do something a little different than usual. Tonight we're going to close with another video. I'm going to do a little selfless promotion tonight. This is an unreleased track. I got to do some stuff I got to work on it to get it actually released legally, because I have a sample in there and nobody's responding to the sample request forms. So going to leave you with a lyric video from yours truly, Paul P.L. Elliott. Put Your Wings On. On behalf of DJ Jamel Rockwell, Hatterack, Quarter from the Valley, our special guest, Angela Believes, and myself, Paul P.L. Elliott, I greatly appreciate you tuning in, and hope you all have a very good week. Each one teach one. And even though the mandate's not there anymore, wear your fucking mask.